Ron Ross, the Mile High Motivator, with Motivation Moment issue number 46. Begin now. It's part of my Wiggle Out of the Mud series. Now, the easiest thing you can do if you're stuck in the mud is to procrastinate. Do nothing. Just sit there and wallow in the sticky, putrid, dreary muck that you've been so comfortable in for so many years. After I earned my 4-year bachelor's degree, I always wanted to get a master's degree, but time went by and I had a wife and 3 kids and a full-time job and a part-time business, and I was active in several community organizations. Besides that, I didn't have any extra money for tuition and books. Golly, I had plenty of excuses to procrastinate. And then one day I decided to take just one class. So I enrolled in a graduate program at Creighton University in Omaha, where we lived at the time. Just one class, not 2 or 3 or a heavy load, just one class, and then another, and another. And then in summer I took a couple of those high-powered summer school graduate courses that last only 2 weeks, and it wasn't long until one day I had enough for my master's degree. And there it is, hanging on the wall right over my shoulder. I did it. And it started not with a big student loan and not with a large commitment of time and money, but with the taking of one single class. Well, at the time in Omaha, there were several hundred professionals just like me who wanted to advance their careers with some graduate study. They had the same opportunity that I did. Many of them were just as busy as I was, and a lot of them had a lot more money than I had, and I'll tell you this much also, most of them were smarter than I was. But the difference was that one day I decided to take one small step. What do you want? What are you waiting for? What are your dreams? What great achievement have you been putting off because of some lame excuse that you are too busy or too poor or too dumb or too young or too old or too whatever? Listen, you'll never wiggle out of the mud if your greatest skill is procrastination. The Chinese have a proverb that says, the person who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. So look at your mountain. Get a vision for your future. Then focus on what you can do today. Start picking up some of those small stones that litter the path that are directly in front of you. But do something. Get started. Advance the ball. Once you've begun, you'll find that each step brings with it a new challenge, a new hope, a brighter vision, a sense of achievement, and eventually, satisfaction. Someone once said, procrastination is the grave in which opportunity is buried. So I'm telling you today to take one step in the direction you want to go, and before long you will arrive at the destination of your dreams. I'm Ron Ross, the Mile High Motivator, coming to you from my home office in Denver, Colorado. I'll see you next time for the next edition of Motivation Moment.